I'm Emily Welch. Thank you for joining us tonight for this special edition of WICU 12 and C News. We're getting a first look tonight at the details of the tentative contract between GE and the unions that was reached in New York this week. We begin tonight with developing news. At this hour, state police are reportedly on a manhunt for a possible murderer. There's currently a heavy police presence on Thatcher Road in Conneautville. This Sunday marks 30 years since Northwest Pennsylvania's most destructive and deadliest tornado outbreak. We're getting a first look into the government's case against more than 20 suspects arrested in a major drug trafficking operation based in Erie. In the wake of a recent shooting at an East Side park, the mother of a teen who was fatally shot in that same area 5 years ago is speaking out. The Erie woman, accused of leaving her dog in a dark basement with no food or water, says she accepts full responsibility. A lot of parents in our area are relieved to have their children home safe tonight. It's a story we've been following closely all day. At this hour, the shooter is still reportedly at large. C News' Dee Dee Sun is on the ground for us in Edinboro tonight with details. Our top story tonight, as site law enforcement and people all around Pennsylvania have waited 7 weeks to see. Eric Frein appeared in court today after a 48-day manhunt. Well, the other story topping our news tonight, an explosion on a quiet Erie street that investigators are now calling suspicious. Well, big news in Pennsylvania politics today. Our new governor, Tom Wolf, was sworn into office. C News was the only local station in Harrisburg for the inauguration today. How will that additional $1 billion for education funding affect Erie specifically? The two men vying for the governor's seat have a huge turnout of support in their respective cities. We go first to Pittsburgh, where the Corbett camp is hoping to celebrate a second-term win. Corbett said he didn't want to tax them because he was afraid that that would drive business away. But do you think that ultimately putting that tax on the gas drilling is going to be good for Pennsylvania's economy? First of all, the suspects are dead, but there is fear that they were part of a terror cell. So what could that mean? South Carolina lawmakers took the first step today toward figuring out what to do about the Confederate flag flying at the state capitol. And we do have some developing news tonight that is weather related. Crews at this hour are working to fix a water main break in Mill Creek. All right, enough about the ice. Let's talk about the heat out there today. It was a hot one, Julie, feeling more like July than May. The extra heat calls for extra hydration. And as reporter Justin Carter and I learned, it goes way beyond water. It's tonight's segment, See Results with Fitness U. Well, Cavs fans know it's a big night in Cleveland. The Cavaliers could be moving on to the NBA Finals if they claim victory tonight. C News' Brandon Arroyo is reporting live from Quicken Loans Arena. You can see behind us that there are these towels on every seat for every fan who comes in tonight. The gates are open now. We've got the music playing, which you can hear behind us. The fans are going to start coming in any second now. We're getting pumped up. Looks like Willy Wonka isn't the only one with a golden ticket. The Erie Otters have a few of their own. Tonight, I begin a 3-part series about Catholic sisters in the Diocese of Erie to explore what it's like living this radical lifestyle. American and Guatemalan doctors are working together to bring self-sustaining eye hospitals to some of the poorest areas throughout Latin America. I traveled to Guatemala City to hear their stories and the stories of those they serve.